Hey guys, I'm Risha.
I'm Ibrahim
and we're the Mandinka family.
Alright guys, we are at Brikama to pay a visit to the last standing veteran that has played part in the World War for the British people. He lives in Brikama and we are right here in Brikama to pay him a visit. So guys, come with us, he's right here.
You be my queen, you be my skin saver. I'll be a king, no be cinema. Diamond, mineral, situation critical. You be my queen, you be my screen saver. I'll be a king, no be cinema. Diamond, mineral, situation critical. Sun kiss your body, glitter, glitter.
We are here at Brikama. We have paid a visit to the World War veteran in the Gambia here. So he can really speak loud. So his brother is right here who will be translating what he says to us because he understood her better than us. And that's his grandson right here. So guys, stay tuned as we go into the process. So Mero, I'll come back here. Pabi nyinga ala isa to be from Moyela Bang ani amasanije.
Atong Ebou Janha.
His name is Ebou Janha. Amasanije.
103 years.
He is 103 years old now.
Okay. Now, Mr. Ebou was part of the British colonial army and he fought in World War II. Can you tell us what that experience was like for him?
Ako ba ibu mo jimi nga ko bawo ya bon ya samba ka keloke fasta fem fono mo jela mi ko ay ko do so do ya na ko min keje kelo nyin ko
okay on kontanta baake amon nyumuta on kontanta baake kabral nata futa ani ala tento akola ba atata wol ne ikoy bota janne kabre muta ye campaign de black de e bota jeyta Nigeria from Nigeria to Boma.
From Nigeria to Boma. Okay, what's he saying that they captured them here in the Gambia, put them together, and then they took them to Nigeria. That's what they guided all the Africans that were to play part in the World War. From Nigeria, then they took them to Bona, where the war is to be held.
Okay. All right. So here Mr. Ebou is, he's in his early 20s. He doesn't, he's never been to this side of the world, doesn't know the language or anything like that. Was there any proper military training before he went to fight in the war?
Janning ka Bible samba ngali kamo mine ba sambala abata maybe sanji monjim feng wala o sifal dal afandin ke yawa to la bataja fo andene coming andene soje la kadon kele bang min satin na mo sidi communata na kilo ken aji
hane awon soje la kadon ke
he had no experience in the war or any experience in soldier.
So the Europeans didn't care that he had no training or any Africans, period. They just wanted him to come fight.
What tembola mo man care for I kill no bang farmer kill no bang ila falka sama don pray that kill.
Ya or make him capture wala nyam.
Those days is that how they would capture.
Now I seen that he had like a document that showed his service to the military. Does he still have that document?
I document no Bible me down ko I can't tell you ko adena kelta World War for him say o document no Bible la
Dol bijere an dol bijara ka tunkan wala ke jam. So akara fe won ke bago min ko note. So on nate wo sunya. Akan to benga membership card to the family.
He has a
but
shop
don't begin
right across the market in Serakunda. But the thieves, the burglars came there and took, some of his properties. That's where he lost some of his cards to prove that, he was part of the World War. But his kids do have a card that, okay, they have a card that, that will prove that, their father have fought in the World War.
Yeah, and we'll insert a picture here because there was a picture that we found that shows his documents as well. So, upon his return to the Gambia, was he taken care of by the government? Were there any benefits that he received for fighting in the war?
Kabring abota kilo na Nigeria. For Gambia masakunda wala England masakunda wala British masakunda feka kwe ka mapelo dira adiala.
Ako kabring the first time you demanding dira. So ate barata nimbara mole nata. Akata university world. So ye jara do ke okona. After Kabrabal officer and I work support I have business okay Jabra Coman Taturu.
When he came back from the war, they gave them some money, but you know he had some injuries on his body, over his stomach, his ears, around his face. He has lots of injuries. You know that's the money that they gave him. That's what he used to cure himself or to treat himself. Those days is not here. His father and his mother were both alive.
Now, I read that during that time, a lot of Gambians were gathered by force, and some men did not want to go. Did you willingly go, or did you have to be forced?
Otumora. For yakai forced the Casamba. Fodum at the other phone.
Yeah, first there, how for them?
It's by force, you have to go.
Okay. What happened if you say, I'm not going?
Ako, Nico Sante, Montale from Balanese, I communicate.
Yeah, near Muta order, they take escape no
when they help you, you know, like even if you want to fight it, you can because they have more, they have soldiers around to kind of capture you, so no.
How did you get transported? I know you went to Nigeria first and then Burma. How what was the main form of transportation you used to eventually get to Burma?
Okay, what more career bondi jankada Nigeria. Ya muneta mo motolta wala pileno wala kulun kada bona kada kilo. They use a ship to go there.
Okay. And how long did that take? Because that's in Southeast Asia. That's a whole other continent. So how long was that trip?
Over $1 me and Kajam Fakajam Nabake. Saying like I come how long that I do listen to my
translation on board.
I jam phone.
Yeah, you be damn inside.
What did you let out of the
Yeah, you come in 2021 and Kata 22 and Kumasta Kara Finko. And I've been diamond down and Finko Fanketabakan. At the Amunia Fankatakoya. Kidding one go to
answer some questions is kind of hard for him because he's the way he speaks and his level of understanding is kind of low a little bit. That's why, you know, some things he wouldn't be able to understand what to say.
Is it true that the British were capturing Gambians and other Africans because they believed that because we were used to being in the bushes and we grew up like, you know, spending time in bushes, that we would be fine going to a jungle that was unfamiliar?
Okay, what coming like free middle African or little Sabati Mudo Kono Kata Kakele Ostia in Asian Lamafon Kilo coming in Mudo Siata Jabaka. I'm not coming African on Taiwa Ulo and Nafana Kono that Ulo Bigel. For Lana, what did you can do African African of Fankabai? Era Fingokam. Okay, yes, he said that they like, you know, what they would say is, you know, they try to use the Africans because, you know, they do not value, you know, us as Africans because we are Africans, we are black people. That's why they want to use him, you know, to use the black people to be the forefront leaders of that war.
A lot of Africans didn't even die, didn't even get killed due to the war, they got killed. A lot of them got killed due to illnesses that were in that territory. Is that correct?
La capitale fe fuda da buna. Kuran bigele sasa manel bigele milian ko ay model faje.
Anin Congo.
Anin okay, like not only the diseases but also hunger because they weren't having much food needed for them to eat. So that's why some of them died.
Wow. There's a lot of stories about Pagoda Hill in Burma. And that's where that Pagoda Hill, it's a very famous place where a lot of people lost their limbs, like their legs or their arms. There was a story with Mr. Ebou here where he was actually attacked by a grenade, which is a very, very dangerous, it's almost like a bomb, really. So can you tell us about when he was attacked with the grenade on Pagoda Hill?
Okay. Even though it's a montage, but the coming along if I about cool for the cabin and Nathan coffee for you many minutes. I read call documents to be a read the call Pabia and then coming grenade on the Paka Maji. So me along quite dangerous about no ama come out and enter Camania about Falafel. So I'm coming walk out all in Yadi.
You are Jabalu be Nimbalo be janitor. Oh, Atulo.
Okay,
Nimbalo be Mujano.
What he does to him, like all over his body, most of his body is not burned.
You are Al Jazeera, ya bondage. Ala Abalo be.
He says that has been shown in the documentary by Al Jazeera where he shows the body parts of where he was born.
Okay. Does those scars still affect him to this day?
For Badamola Hansa,
Janta wala ka stop.
Okay, the one that is in here, that's the one that stops him. Like for Namanda Kelpur, the fast hold than the normal law.
Abulo, ngala bulo na ma. Usa lo.
Okay, guys, as you can see, those are the marks that he has. Some are right here.
Some are right here.
Culturally, Gambians use different types of jujus to protect them from evil spirits. Did you bring juju to protect you during this war?
Ako like coming African in general. Safo darling, came from Bala, it can lato can protect Rolale, can protect Kidolale, can protect Santa no evil. Saying for often content was if I like Bankarabita.
William Aquifam.
Okay, yes, they do use those, and that's what helped us during the.
Ako Vietnam will have Gambian small but hot.
Okay.
Vietnamese
would normally say Gambians are small but very hot because due to the help of the Jew, they would like to kill them is very hard, or to fight with them it was very hard.
That's good.
Yeah,
okay.
So they said up to date, that he can still remember that phase. The Vietnam will say that.
Okay. Now, to correlate the diasporans in the West who fought in Vietnam, a lot of them were also taken by force into fighting a war that was about, that was for non-Africans. Still, African Americans were forced to fight in the Vietnam War. And when they came back to America, they didn't get the benefits that they were promised. Is that the same for not only Mr. Ebou here, but other Gambians that went to fight in World War II?
Okay, I go for Kabiri Taran Kelola, maybe Jiketa Jelo ko, Nintaran Kelola, Ningi Makwe, Masafenso no Jele, Kabiri Nakan Sai, Fence to the Bankabona World to Buluwa.
Evan Fensobe Soto. Kata atina na faminu bija mama rengo lendi nga association of form. Purka wo fight. Nyem fo ngame last le British musudo biye anim fo pa fal to lemba. time to time ya start new corona time on time to time kana first time ina 13,000 atante boy dole dindin dole ka bes no jang kino mo be jama no wona tante kol akonyo ko mam tutin ko na ma akonyo ko he papa wole ko do so dole de akonyo ko di jamaale kiyena ko ako hanga okay mba ko nyen kala bare malo mbanye len kala fo wande pa fal na ta jang kabra fany so anta pipa bonda akonyo ko assign ka mbe min to assign ay tande nan kay bata fo ya assign ay 13,000 there so na ta fa ko la office be min tole pour fo on se bula ko no akonyo ko am necessary
but jannal ka wo kayto nyin sign fo al mon kayto nyin read ba
no amon song
kanto alon ko kudu ya kolbi wala
kabrin force de ndang na wo kija after wo abuka pabi jo nyala ko ten
okay now what he's trying to explain now sometimes they there's he's I think a relative of hers that lives in Germany that one day called her and said to her, well my granddad is having a lot of money, and then she was like, wow, how is that possible? And so the guy explained to her that there's a form of gain their money from. But there's this Gambian that if they are to give them like 100% of what they earn, they will give them like 5%. Instead of 100, they will give them 5. And there was a day that they brought her the money here, and they gave her a paper to sign. Which I asked her, did she read before signing that document? She says that the guy that brought the paper did not allow her to sign to read the paper to understand what's in it. Because normally before signing anything you have to read to understand what's in it. But they she said okay, she brought the paper to the father for the father to sign. So basically, if you sign that means you have you have received whatever is been given to you.
Okay. Dang, that's really messed up.
Akakodo na tayre for every 3 months mbante buka witness.
Okay, they do bring money to her now.
Akata 6 months
every 3 months, sometimes 6 months.
Yeah, since 2000 and Corona 2019. I'm like an sign for 4 times a day.
Okay, from when the Corona started, today, he receives the money about 4 times. Probably 4 times.
That's not that many times.
Yeah.
Since Corona started.
Okay, for aning ngalong kabaka bojang aning kafunyol bodo botana miliang of Gambia.
Is here.
Is here there? Okay, what's here?
By be father sign I'm more killing the BJ sign.
He has he has some friends that he left the Gambia with that went to Nigeria to Bona, but there some of them came alive, but some that now when they after they've been here for a while they died. So for akafunyo ma dol Bona je for dol father je.
Dol father je.
Okay, some of his friends did died in Bona. Kabla lo kafunyo mal father for doing like among
ako kabla fa onata ala friend obi jate no fankata ya nyininka wala mole ya nyininka ko kana la ko man wala ta fata.
Okay, one of his friends whom he is close to during the fight in Bona died, but when he came back the family asked him where is our son, and then he told them that he is coming back, knowing that he's there. But that is to give the family hope, not to start crying instantly, because when him saying that he's there, your son or daughter has died, then the family would start crying, and that would affect him too.
Yeah. Did he receive any type of form of counseling or therapy from what he's experienced in the war?
Coming psychologist will be a million ko can I can be a mere cafe ko coming because sometimes you put in that she fall to a carton like a trauma so that you can losing the focus there. For she fall and then was she fall
also to sign from a physical can demand him from.
Okay, no, things like that.
Okay. So basically, I want to just say, again, in the West, the diaspora diasporans were also sent to fight in wars that had nothing to do with them. It was between Europeans and other countries, non-African countries, and Africans, unfortunately, you know, just got dragged into these wars. So the same thing pretty much happened in the West, where the diasporans were suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. You know, it wasn't that far from slavery, you know, coming up under slavery, but now you're sent to go be forced to fight in a war, and then when you come back, you don't have the proper help to, you know, see, you know, to be able to navigate your emotions and everything that you've experienced, all the murders and killings that you've seen. So as the time has went, has Mr. Ebou been able to cope with everything that he's seen in the war?
Okay, kelonyin kono kole akujamale kedaje fenjamale kedaje mianku anene mo janya la fa fenle kedaje mianku asa hadamalo fon asa ase moves no ase nyama no
kende
but il faut que min kabate na sana aya kababo to na old blood o kabara bije o sifal ma face ba comme asa kido fal misana ay sono mo fenko so do siba
pisalo mambay ko discorrect tel okay karema men lo ene fanje ko
okay like, you know, they were definitely discouraged when the war started, because that's something that you've never experienced. You know, to come down and to come out alive on that is just violent.
Okay. All right. Now, who is Mr. Ebou today? Who is the man today? He has grown a family since then. So, you know, how many you know, siblings or grandchildren and children does he have now?
Bible saying thing after ma so alfalti saying that binjele soto anay mama binjele soto
ya de musu ama bamba de musu fula drive wala soto
okay
say alata ko la atele nyindi nol be tonku nanyindi mo
okay
say ande anni ayemma ko ka don jetole mat wok sopole babula kata do ko
okay
yalon na tra nyanta min soto no soto non tan yande te kilate fo wonte yo aka tonku nga do man adon ayemma ko wala nyam na do man fo ñu no mente say ñin ne dépasso mutabul ñin na sto ala amamare ngode wala stop mani sangol an dépasse bon kabri ñe do ko sta jamba ñi jetole mat
his age na kata work support aka la pole
Mandinka soto
okay, he doesn't have, you know, a son. Okay. He only has 2 daughters. Right? He only has 2 daughters and, you know, 10 grandkids.
Okay.
You know, up to, you know, before he grew up a little bit, you know, he was the one responsible for the family needs. Okay. You know, so when he kind of grew up, that's when he stepped in. Okay, he also has great grandkids. Like, you know, how many of them?
3.
10 or 2. America fulaba sababa.
3, 6.
Okay, he has 10 grandkids also. Guys, listening to the story of a man who fought on a war he has no experience of. He fought a war that he has no idea or no business in fighting the war. But the British colonizers came over the Gambia to took our fathers to a war that they have no idea of. But like taking me right now, I am right now taking me to a war that I have no idea of. I can't imagine like what that effect will do to me.
Yeah.
And it's very sad for British people to, you know, he shouldn't be left alone, because during the time of the war, he never backed down. He fought. He stand tall to fight for the British people. So why would he be left alone?
Right.
Now, why has there been no help for him? And I know for a fact, those British citizens that have fought in the World War are definitely being taken care of.
Yes.
So why, if the so-called Commonwealth is something that is true, why would they not take care of him? Why? Because they say those that are under the Commonwealth, it's like they are part of the British Empire. But so why not him? Why not his fellow veterans? And I believe in other parts of Africa too, Nigeria, Ghana. It will be the same scenario. The British people are not doing anything to help these people. If they are, where is the help? Or are they helping? The government is being the one, taking every single penny that is given to them.
Yeah.
If that's so, why are our own government or our own people being cruel to us? Because at his age, he has a workshop there that he goes to work, to earn his sweat. Because that's what his parents taught him to. His parents taught him to struggle his way of living by his hard-earned money, not by going to steal, not by going elsewhere. After coming back from that war, what could that have cost to him? But he still, say, I'm not gonna let this break me. I am going to curate something for myself in order to help my family. And he's been doing that, because the last time, which was about 2 months ago, when I came for the first time to pay him a visit, he was at his workshop. So that means he is still fighting to be the man that he is. He is definitely a strong man.
Yes.
103 years of age. Many people do not live to that age now.
Right.
But going back to what I'm saying, the British people, the Gambian government, if we are to be part of the Commonwealth, to me, I believe I am not part of the Commonwealth, because the benefit that the British citizens have from being part of the Commonwealth, we as Gambians, we don't have that privilege or that benefit. Because Commonwealth regards those that are under the Commonwealth, are part of a nation, like a nation that would benefit from that Commonwealth, from the environment of the Commonwealth, to whatever benefit they have. Every Commonwealth citizen would definitely benefit from it. Babe, so far what you have had, what would you say to the people?
Yeah, I just want to say, I see a lot of correlations between the Africans on the continent and the African diasporans. It's a similar story, from slavery. They didn't get the help. The African diasporans did not get the proper help. And then after slavery ended, then they were like, hey, even though slavery's ended, we're going to force you to go fight in a war that does not have anything to do with you. And then when you come back, we're not going to give you any benefits. We're going to lie to you and promise you that we're going to give you benefits and make sure you're taken care of if you come back, if you're lucky enough to come back alive. But even if you die in war, we're not going to make sure your family's taken care of. We're going to lie and promise you that we will. So I do see a lot of correlations here, between Africans and then the Africans on the continent and in the West. And this is something that needs to be exposed. It is a problem on different aspects. It's a problem with the governments, like my husband said, and it's also a problem with people of European descent. For centuries, Europeans have shown what type of devils they are, and it when I hear stories like this, we're so blessed and lucky to be able to sit here with this man right now, 103 years old. I pray that I get to live that long, but just hearing stories like this man right here, it really touches my heart. And I think it's just really messed up that he's not getting all of the fruits of his labor that he so well deserves. So I do want to go into asking his daughter here, you know, if people want to donate and help, give 100% of whatever they want to give, it goes 100% to this man right here, his family. How can people contact you or reach you to be able to make donations directly to you guys?
Okay, I can follow in the call. Nimi mo in the million video ni ba mo in video jibe. Nimi la faka makwe. The put makwe nga I think can direct akamata modoka. Abna abe the micro ni abina tele kan straight. Mo san makwe no nya di there.
Nanyim bijena.
Okay, if anybody wants to donate or help the father right here or the grandfather right here, how do you think they could help you guys directly?
Yeah, I'm having a WhatsApp number and an email, and I'm always online. Anytime you contact me, you will get to me.
Okay, what is your email that you can say to your camera?
amadusongo65@gmail.com.
AMADOUSONKO at
gmail.com. Or songoamadou65@gmail.com.
Or songoamadou65@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And phone number?
What's your phone number?
+220-2419-333.
All right, guys. You know how you've had, you know, those that want to help the veteran right here. You know, you can, you know, send an email or make a call on the numbers that he has given.
Awesome. And guys, you know, any little bit counts, even if you want to send $5-10 a month, 5-10 euros a month, 5-10 pounds a month. The diasporans in the West, any African continental Africans, you know, any little bit helps. And you know, if we all come together collectively and contribute a small amount, that will help them on an even greater scale. So no amount is too small. We want to give you their direct contact information because we want the money to go directly to them. So if you are touched by this video, definitely reach out. We'll put the information on the screen here. And I definitely hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your family and friends so that this can be spread and the knowledge can be spread. A lot of people may not be aware of what's going on here in the Gambia. A lot of people are not aware that this is the last standing World War II veteran right here. So please, please, please help us out here. Help this family out. How can they reach us, babe?
You can reach us on the Mandinka Family on Facebook, the Mandinka Family on Instagram, or you can send us an email to the MandinkaFamily@gmail.com.
Okay, guys. I hope you guys found this video informative and it sparks a conversation to further help people like Ebou and help Ebou as well. All right, guys. As always, don't forget, Black love is Black power. See you guys.
Yeah. So, ako phone na asa natalo tano that. Okay, yeah. He loves taking pictures.
He does.
Okay, guys. You know, we have a little tip here that we want to give to the greatest veteran right here. So we will be giving it, babe. You can pass it to her.
Okay. All right. Right. So yes, guys, you know, we just want to make a contribution. Like we said, doesn't matter the amount, just help these people out, and it'll take them a long way. So I definitely appreciate your time.
All right. Yes. Okay, guys. You know, thank you for your time. You know, if you definitely love this video, share, subscribe, and give it a heart. Watch with your family, share with your family, and stay tuned for more updates.
I found my 100
We just learned an interesting fact, you guys.
Yeah, he is 103, and his mom lived for 130 years.
She was 130 years old.
Yeah,
wow.
That's the mother right here who lived 130 years of age, and the father. And guys, you know, his father lived for 102 years, so definitely they have the 100 circle, you know, they have to pass by, yeah? And he never has, he never has high blood. He never had diabetes or whatsoever.
So he's very healthy man.
He's a very healthy man.
To yesterday.